there, I'm Sarah Bobbitt, and I just want to share a little bit about my health and fitness journey. So, to start with, I hated my body as long as I can remember. From the time I was a kid, and especially in junior high, hitting 6 feet tall as a girl, going into high school taller than all the boys, and just being thicker, I hated myself. And I remember soothing that with food. And at the same time, being a high schooler, eating all kinds of Taco Bell and fast food and Dutch Brothers and Starbucks. I mean, I would have multiple a day. I just was out of control with sugar. When I moved out at 18, everything was out of a box. That or it was from Starbucks. I remember getting those cranberry bliss bars, and I would have 2 to 3 of those at a time. I'd have multiple bagels in a day. Like, I don't think I even knew what a vegetable was. So, because I got up to about 250 pounds, I got to 249, I didn't actually crack that line, I finally started going to the gym. But I didn't really know what I was doing. If I just did cardio and weights on my own, I kind of wasn't sure what I should do. And if I went to classes, I would push myself. I would do 12 to 15 classes in a week, and I would just burn out. Never really seeing results. And I was so frustrated. So I tried all kinds of diets. I tried pills, injections, South Beach, nutrition system ones that were prepackaged meals. I tried all kinds of things. And although I would have some success, none of it stuck. I couldn't stay consistent. None of it was a lifestyle. It was all for the quick fix. I wanted anything to be instant. And it just wouldn't work. The harder I tried, the more I hated my body. And so then I would soothe with food or trying to get attention in order to feel better about myself. And finally, right around 30, I decided I wanted to try running and running hood to coast. So with that, I also kind of got into clean eating with a friend of mine. And I started caring more about what I ate and being careful. I lost some weight, but started struggling with digestive issues, and then got in a car wreck, so I wasn't able to work out anymore. And the little bit of weight that I'd lost, I gained right back and probably 10 pounds or so. At that time, I finally was going to the doctor and a naturopath, and she was able to help me. I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome. I was severely anemic and hypoglycemic, so I was pre-diabetic, and that scared me. It scared me really bad, to the point I actually refused to go back to the doctor for like 4 or 6 months because I was scared of what they were going to say, what that would mean for me. But I had such severe stomach pains that I finally had to get some help. I was on muscle relaxers for my soft muscles, for my stomach, in order to try to help me, because there were times that I couldn't even stand up out of stomach pain. I would tell people it was like my body hated food. And I believe it's because of all the chemicals and artificial things I'd been putting in my body for so long, and all the crash yo-yo diets. It just finally caught up to my body. So at that time, I'd been in this car wreck and I could no longer run. I started seeing her and took in a Vega Shakeology because I'd heard about that. I was going to do Insanity, and got her opinion on it because I was thinking, whole foods, clean eating was kind of what I liked. And she said, this is amazing. So I tried it. And within 30 days, my iron levels were back up. Not quite perfect, but they were almost there. My blood sugar levels were optimal again, and my stomach pain was decreasing. They never did diagnose my stomach pain. They kind of called it IBS, but IBS is just this broad label for we don't really know what it is. And my blood sugar levels were good. And I started getting energy again, which felt really good. So I was committed. I got a coach, got put into some challenge groups where I had supportive people, and at that time, I was working full-time in the legal field. I also had a part-time job in the counseling field, the career I was headed into. I was also a full-time student, so my days were packed. Therefore, to get my workouts in, I got up at 4 a.m. to do my workouts. I packed my food and my meals for my entire day. Everything I would eat in a day went with me, because I would then be gone until 11, 12, or 12 at night. And I did this for a long time because that's what my life was. Through this, I had ups and downs. But the thing that I love is I never gave up. Yes, I started for the wrong reasons. I still wanted to be skinny. I still hated my body, and I did it because I wanted other people to give me approval for how I looked. But even that changed over time. As I continued surrounding myself with these positive people, as I started reading personal development and improving my mindset, everything started shifting. I now can tell you, even though I've had ups and downs, you guys, I fell off the wagon over these 3 years. I lost 30 pounds, gained 25 back. I struggled to lose weight at times. The biggest piece was I struggled to control my nutrition. I would still binge eat pretty severely, and never would actually commit to any of the nutrition plans that are all about balanced, clean eating. But I just really struggled. And I tried to sweat my way out of bad nutrition, and that just doesn't work. But 3 years later, it was about a year and a half ago actually, that I feel like my mindset really shifted. I started doing this not because I hated myself, but because I loved myself. I started doing pushing play because it made me feel so good, because I knew how confident I felt in who I was and what I was doing for me. And I was able to embrace, the nutrition portion as well, and start truly eating with what felt good to my body. So following a nutrition plan, but also listening to my body at the same time in order to get the maximum results. So now, it's been just over 3 years since I have been doing Beachbody workout programs, and I'm down over 30 pounds. I'm the lightest I've ever been with Beachbody. I'm less than 5 pounds from the weight that's been a lie on my driver's license for probably since I got it. And I just feel incredible. I push play each day because I love me, because it's what helps me feel amazing. And the even bigger thing that I do all this for is I have goals of having a family in the future, and I need to have my body as healthy as possible for when that opportunity arises. And I want to raise my family so that they're healthy and they're living longer, healthier lives. And if I have little kids, I want them seeing healthy, active behaviors, and I want them knowing what good foods are and learning how to make good choices early so they don't struggle with the same things that I did. So that was my story. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm an open book, but I encourage you, the biggest thing I'd like you to get out of this is never give up. Even if you start your journey for the wrong reasons, those can change over time as you start to gain confidence and feel better about yourself, find joy within yourself, and surround yourself with awesome people. That truly makes all the difference in the world. So thank you for watching. Have a good day.